Howdy. This Sunday is Pentecost Sunday. Now, Pentecost was actually already a holiday on the Jewish calendar. Now, the Hebrew name is Shavuot. Because the New Testament is written in Greek, they use the Greek term Pentecost. Penta meaning 50, it's 50 days after Passover. And according to Exodus, it's this day, 50 days after Passover, that God starts to give the people of Israel the law. Pentecost is considered by the Jews to be the birthday of the Torah. And Pentecost, for Christians, is the birthday of the church. Now, we always read the account of the coming of the Spirit on Pentecost Sunday. It begins Acts chapter 2. And it starts, when the day of Pentecost had come, they were all together in one place. Well, who's this all? We normally think of it as the 12 disciples. Well, what about Judas? Well, yeah, Judas went out and hanged himself, but in Acts chapter 1, we read that Matthias had been selected to replace Judas. And actually, in chapter 1, what it tells us is it names the 12 disciples, and they're all joined together in constant prayer along with the women, and Mary, the mother of Jesus, and with his brothers. In those days, Peter stood up among the believers, a group numbering about 120. So on the day of Pentecost, when it means all, well, it means all. All these 120 believers, not just the 12 disciples. So when the sound of the rushing wind comes and the people of Jerusalem come and find him, they're not finding just these leaders. They're not finding just these disciples. They're not finding just these men. They're finding all 120 followers, all 120 believers of Jesus, with the Spirit of God resting upon them as a flame, speaking in foreign tongues the gospel of Jesus Christ. It's the whole church. It's you who has the Holy Spirit, who has that power to speak the gospel, whoever you are, to a world that desperately needs to hear it. You have the Holy Spirit to go and make disciples for Jesus Christ. Thanks for listening. Adios.